I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick angel guide oracle reading for the Leos. This will be an angel guide oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? So, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is going to be an angel guide oracle reading for Leos. Okay? Leo, you are my last reading of the night. And, you know, I feel really good doing a vibe check or an angel guide oracle reading for Leo because I feel like it's all about repairing yourself, right? Getting out of old stagnant ways of doing, seeing, and being. Really igniting the passion and the drive to even trust your own intuition and trust your own instincts when doing things and creating new things and new ways of even seeing things. So I feel really good doing and you being the last reading of the night. Okay, so let's see what the strength is for Leo. Yeah, let's see what the strength is for Leo. No. Oh man, there's a lot that flipped over. So we have Venusian Galactic Council, okay. We have Earth Star Activation, Heart of Source, and Orion Activation. Okay, those are actually really good, Leo. Honestly, for that to be your strength at this time and understanding the repairing of one's life truly is. I feel like continue to take time to know and appreciate the love and the guidance that you have been receiving in different forms and fashions. Understand and continue to understand your worth for truly what it is. I feel like you really gotten the grasp or the understanding you needed when it came to a vision that started within, that finally has the ammunition or the true igniting that it takes to really bring it to reality or to the forefront of a situation. I feel like you have to know who you are and why you contain certain treasures and gifts for being exactly who you are. I feel like it's that remembering state that helps you to answer calls and helps you to, see the guidance for truly what it is. I feel like you have been rebirthed by the light, and I feel like that's that's what's really cool about everything that we can see and understand as being, consumers of what the universe contributes to how we operate, right? So I feel like don't be impatient though with things really being, in full vision, right? And I wouldn't try to take authority over things that may have already brought some type of shame to the whole thought process of a situation or a way of doing something. So I feel like remind yourself that everyone has flaws and everyone has things that they need to work on, and success comes in different tones and different shades, and knowing you are good enough is what's going to continue to help you see exactly where you are positioned and why you are positioned in it. I have a lot of, you know, great energy that surrounds me. So I feel like you have to feed off of that, but not overly take from that. I feel like it's something about real, give and take and not just, you know, I have a lot of plans, but nothing is truly in focus. It's the blessings that Leo carry in their heart. Yeah, thought flight codes, okay? Thought flight codes. And I feel like, you know, it is the initiation, that healing initiation. And I feel like it is the divine magic, you really listening to your body and knowing that your body never the body never lies, right? Knowing that the body never lies. And you know, that body of water is something serious, so you have to really see the earth intelligence for what it is, and make sure you are understanding the authors of these creations for what they are, right? And the author of the body, you know, source of all. I do feel like continue to obey the spiritual laws, though, or work at doing better with that. Child, that's what I'm like, Leo. But Leo, you do your thing, Leo. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just like you gotta be that really obeying the spiritual laws, and you know, when you are, man, it's just like you have to be careful with the things that we have been comfortable with obtaining about just everything, you know, especially when we don't really approach it with the intention to do better for not only ourselves but the entire whole makeup of it. And if we are, then why is things all shaky and flaky and dark spots everywhere that there shouldn't be? It's like, or still, you know, because it's like, although some of us is at the bottom and there's a lot at the top, what's at the top isn't reflecting the assistance that the bottom really needs. It's like we're still really grasping at something that either it's not possible to change or we're refusing to change it. And either way, we have to be careful with being comfortable with not really changing it, regardless of where we are on the spectrum of change and growth, and deeply understanding the effects it has on the whole makeup of our existence. Okay, so but and understand the darkness. No. It's not exactly, and that's Martin Luther King for you. That's where it was like, oh, you guys are so naughty. This is like some naughty stuff right here, but I just be like, dang, like just remind yourself that everything has its way of working out, and just don't be too comfortable with any of it. Just accept it, but make sure you are repairing yourself and seeing the benefit of repairing yourself, and why things need to be in certain ways at certain times, and not fight against it, but not also allow things, of course, to disturb everything that can be like the real potential. So let's see what the guidance is for you, Leo. We have Heather like codes, okay? And I feel like that is just, we say, yeah, and that's the guidance, honestly, because it's like we have to trust the animals, we have to really make sure that, we are allowing for our spirits to speak, right? And I say that even though I be always, yeah, no, let me stop, because I just be like, but like the spirits and, things of that nature to really speak in the way that they need to speak, because like, if we are hurting them by by not giving the resources that is truly needed, then it's kind of like a manipulative approach to things, and then that's like a whole form of energy that's balled up and like put there, and it's like you got to be careful with that, but making sure that you are really seeing the faith and the luck that has always been for who and what truly is going to get things going, you know, in the right manner. Like it's like, yeah, it's like these confirmations and these guides and these spirits, and the way we come about doing things has to be on a grand scale when it is things of this nature, because or even any occupation that really grasps the attention of everything and everyone. So you have to see that it never lies, you know, and it's supposed to be more. And we have to just understand what's holding us and why it's holding us. Yeah, Leo, that's crazy. But I feel like just know that your angels are here, okay? And you are safe. So continue to walk by faith and not by sight. So this has been the Galactic Council, the Orion activation, Heart of Source, and Earth Star activation. I feel like someone was probably really falling, right? But they were like definitely pulled up by the light, and that's why it's like you have to truly accept that, Leo, when it comes to who you are and why you are, because at the end of the day, our spirit guides and the things that surrounds us really is here to assist us in our soul's growth. And when you are in that, it's when you are in this energy of acceptance, you are able to see that, you know, anything and everything and all sorts of things will help because of your heart and your yawning, and you know you can be seen, like your cries can be seen, your needs can be met by, you know, being accepting of everything, igniting your passion. But I feel like, you know, something was truly rebirthed by the light after maybe like falling, you know, in some type of way. But yeah, this is Venusian Galactic Council with Orion activation, Heart of Source, and Earth Star activation. We have the Star, Empress, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Child, so it's making me sleepy, but it's like there's a lot of things that has to be, you know, worked on, and I'm just getting it again, like on a whole different level. Like we are not moving as fast. Oh, it's like maybe things are moving the way that, you know, they are supposed to, but it's the overthinking things, you know, the overthinking things and working so hard at things. So I feel like just make sure you are seeing that, you know, some things need to be let go of when being rebirthed by the light. And maybe that has been that unconditional acceptance of who you are, no matter where you are, because you are the highest of the high when it comes to the Empress or the Emperor. So, you know, even if you have to be in this stern energy, but making sure your integrity is there and that hope is there. I feel like continue to work hard though, but it's like make sure you are checking your anxiety and, you know, your depression, because I feel like the crisis of situations only amplifies when you aren't in this energy of just accepting where you need to be and why you need to be there. I feel like the laughter isn't bad, but it's just a respect thing, it's an integrity thing, it's a knowing like you really don't know how it reflects someone, even when you overly